Dear 7th standard students, welcome back to this video session of maths. Now we are going to solve exercise 4.3. Let us get into the session.
Look at this exercise 4.3. First question. If the cost of 7 kg of onions is rupees 84, find the following. Listen, first they given cost of, that is given 7 kilogram onion equal to rupees 84. Therefore, cost of 1 kg equal to 84 divided by 7. How many times? 12 times. So 12 rupees. Cost of 1 kg. Now first question. Weight of onions bought for rupees 180. Weight of onion bought for rupees 180, that is equal to 1 kg equal to 12 rupees. We have 180 rupees means how many kg of onion we can bought, that is the question. So divided by 12, how many times? 1 12 is 12, here 1 times, balance 6, 60, 5 times. 15 kilogram we can bought. Next one, second sum. Cost of 3 kg of onion. We know that cost of 1 kg equal to rupees 12. Therefore, cost of 3 kilogram is 12 into 3, that is rupees 36. That is the answer. Second sum. If C equal to KD. First one, so first subdivision, what is the relationship between C and D? And next subdivision, find K when C equal to 30 and D equal to 6. And third one, find C when D equal to 10. Listen what they given. C equal to K into D. We can write this like that. K equal to C by D, or C by D equal to K. It is in the form x by y equal to K. So therefore it is direct proportion. That is the first one. Next, second subdivision, find K when C equal to 30 and D equal to 6. We know that K equal to C by D, that is 30 divided by 6. So K equal to 5. 30 divided by 6 means K equal to 5. Third subdivision, find C when D equal to 10. D equal to 10 they given, and we found K equal to 5. And what is C? That means K into D, that is given. So 5 into 10, 50. That is the C value when D equal to 10. That is the answer. Third sum. Every 3 months, Tamil Selvan deposit rupees 5,000 at savings in his bank account. In how many years he can save rupees 1,50,000? So solution. Amount deposit. Here number of month. First rupees 5,000 rupees 3 month. Rupees 1,50,000 means how many months? So listen, 5,000 means 3 month. 1,50,000 means number of month also increases. Therefore, direct proportion. Now 5,000 divided by 3 equal to 1,50,000 divided by x. Cross multiplication, x into 5,000 equal to 1,50,000 into 3. Now x equal to 1,50,000 into 3. Here 5,000 is in multiplication. Bring this side means division. Now cancellation. 3 zeros get cancelled. 1 5 is 5. 5 3s are 15. Put this 0 means 30. So 30 into 3, 90 month. So 90 month means they ask how many years. So 90 divided by 12. So x equal to 90 divided by 12 means 7 12s are 84, balance 6. So 7 years 6 month. That is 6 month means half year. So 7.5 years. That is the answer. Fourth sum. A printer prints a book of 300 pages at the rate of 30 pages per minute. Then how long will it take to print the same book if the speed of the printer is 25 pages per minute? Listen. Let the time taken be x. First one they given time taken to print 30 pages in 1 minute. Time taken to print 300 pages means that is 300 divided by 30, 10 minutes. Now number of pages printed per minute, that is x, and here time taken, that is y. Now per 10 minutes sorry 30 pages, here 10 minutes. 30 pages per minute means the book completed in 10 minutes. Per minute 25 pages means how long it will take, that is the question. Here number of pages decreases means time taken will increases. So that is inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means what is the formula? x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. Here x1 30 into 10 equal to 25 into x. Now change the LHS and RHS. 25 into x equal to 30 into 10. So x equal to 30 into 10 divided by 25. So 300 divided by 25 means we get 12. So it will take 12 minutes to complete the book. That is the answer. Fifth sum, if the cost of 6 cans of juice is rupees 210, then what will be the cost of 4 cans of juice? So here number of cans, here cost. 6 cans 210 rupees, that means 4 cans how much? Let it be x. Number of can decreases means cost also will decreases. So that is direct proportion. Six by 210 equal to 4 by x. Cross multiplication, 6 into x equal to 4 into 210. So x equal to 4 into 210 divided by 6. 2 2's are 4, 3 2's are 6, again 3 1 is 3, 7 3's are 21, put the 0 means 70. So 2 into 70, that is 140. So cost of 4 cans, therefore cost of 4 cans of juice equal to rupees 140. That is the answer. Sixth sum, x varies inversely as twice of y. Given that y equal to 6, the value of x is 4. Find the value of x when y equal to 8. As in value of x, value of y. When y equal to 6 means x equal to 4, then y equal to 8, what is the value of x? Let it be x, that is inverse, they given varies inversely, inverse proportion x1 y1 equal to x2 y2, 4 into 6 equal to x into 8. Change the LHS and RHS. X into 8 equal to 4 into 6. So x equal to 4 into 6 divided by 8. That is 6 4s are 24 divided by 8, 3. So the value of x equal to 3. That is the answer. Seventh sum, a truck requires 108 liters of diesel for covering a distance of 594 km. How much diesel will be required to cover a distance of 1,650 km? Solution. Here diesel distance, that is in liter, here in kilometer, x, y. 108 liters means it covers how much? 594 kilometer. That means how much liters of petrol will cover? 1,650 kilometer. That is the question. Here diesel increases means distance increases means diesel also increases. So it is direct proportion. Hundred and 8 divided by 594 equal to x divided by 1650. Cross multiplication. 108 into 1650 equal to x into 594. Change the LHS and RHS. X into 594 equal to 108 into 1650. So x equal to 108 into 1650 divided by 594. Now first divided by third table. 19 threes are 57, balance 2 24, 8 threes are 24. Here 3 threes are 9, balance 1 6 threes are 18. Write down the remaining number. X equal to 36 into 1650 divided by 198. Again cancelled by sixth table. Here divided by 3, here 6. 6 6 are 36. Here 8 6 3s are 18, balance 1 again 18, 33. Now 33 1 is 33, 33 5s are 165. Put the 0 means 50. Now remaining number 6 into 50. So x equal to 300. 6 5s are 30. Put the 0 means 300 liters. That is the answer. Eighth sum. If the cost of a dozen soap is 396 rupees, what will be the cost of 35 such soaps? We can put this in unitary method. Cost of 1 dozen, that means 12 soaps, equal to rupees 396. Therefore, cost of 1 soap equal to 396 divided by 12, we get 33 rupees. So cost of 1 soap equal to 33 rupees. Now cost of 35 soaps equal to 33 into 35. Multiply this means rupees 1155. That is the answer. Ninth sum. In a school there is 7 periods a day, each of 45 minutes duration. How many each period is if the school has 9 periods a day, assuming the number of hours to be in the same? Listen. First, number of periods, and here duration, that is x, here y. 7 periods, the duration of each period is 45 minutes. Then 9 periods means how much time it will take. Here number of periods increases means duration will decreases. Therefore it is inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. So 7 into 45 equal to 9 into x. Change the LHS and RHS. So x equal to 7 into 45 divided by 9. So x equal to, here cancel means 1 9 is 9, 5 9s are 45. So 7 5s are 35 minutes. So each period duration is 35 minutes. That is the answer. 10th sum. Cost of 105 notebooks is rupees 2415. How many notebooks can be bought for rupees 1863? Given cost of 105 notebooks equal to rupees 200,415. Therefore, cost of one notebook equal to 2415 divided by 105 means we get rupees 23. 105 are 2415. Now what they ask, how many notebooks can be bought for rupees 1863? So number of notebooks can bought for rupees 1863, that is equal to 1863 divided by cost of one notebook, that is 23. Divide means we get 81 notebooks we can bought from the money 1863. That is the answer. 11th sum. 10 farmers can plough a field in 21 days. Find the number of days reduced if 14 farmers plough in the same field. Number of days, number of farmers. Ten farmers can plough a field in 21 days. Number of days reduced, they ask. So that is X. 14 farmers. Number of days, number of farmers. Listen, number of farmers increases means number of days decreases. That is inverse proportion. Inverse proportion means formula x1 y1 equal to x2 y2, that is 21 into 10 is equal to x into 14. Here x into 14 equal to 21 into 10. So x equal to 21 into 10 divided by 14. Cancellation. 7 3s are 21, 7 2s are 14. So we get 3 5s are 15. Listen, they ask find the number of days reduced. So 15 days. How many days reduced? Initially 21 days. From that, number of days reduced means 21 minus 15, 6 days. That is the answer. 12th sum. A flood relief camp has food stock by which 80 people can be benefited for 60 days. After 10 days, 20 more people have joined the camp. Calculate the number of days of food shortage due to the addition of 20 more people. Listen. Number of people, food stock. Listen, initially how much? Number of people 80. Food stock for 60 days. Food stock for number of days. And then available food after 10 days. After 10 days also 80 people is there, but the food stock 10 days food stock will decrease, that means 50 days balance. If 20 people joined, that means 80 plus 20 equal to 100. The food shortage we can find out from that. Listen, 80, 100. The number of people increases, food stock decreases. Take this two part only, that is inverse proportion. x1 y1 equal to x2 y2. So 80 into 50 is equal to 100 into x. Change the LHS and RHS. Here 80 into 50. Now x equal to 80 into 50 divided by 100. Two zeros get cancelled. Now x equal to 8 into 5, that is 40. 40 days food stock only is there. Therefore, remaining food is to be used for 50 days, but it only lasts for 40 days. So number of days shortage equal to 50 minus 40, that is 10 days. Therefore 10 days food stock shortage due to addition of 20 more people. That is the answer. 13th sum. 6 men can complete a work in 12 days. 2 days later, 6 more men join them. How many days will they take to complete the remaining work? Listen. Number of men, number of days to complete the work. Initially, how many men? 6. 12 days. So 2 days later, available work. 2 days later means here 6 men only, but work 2 days work completed. So only remaining 10 days work. Now remaining work after six men joined. So 6 plus 6, 12. We don't know the number of days. But number of men increases means number of days decreases. Here increases means here decreases. Therefore, it is inverse proportion. Write down the formula. X1 y1 equal to x2 y2. 6 into 10 equal to 12 into x. So 12 into x equal to 6 into 10. So x equal to 6 into 10. This 12 bring this side means division. Then x equal to, cancel this numbers. 6 1 is 6, 6 2s are 12. Remaining number 10 by 2, that is 5. Therefore, 12 men can complete the work, complete the remaining work in 5 days. That is the answer. With this sum, exercise 4.3 is over. So children, practice well. I'll see you again in next chapter. Thank you.